Hello, hello. This is Tammy Michelle. I'm signing on from Louisville, Kentucky, and I am just craving to do some art tonight. So I just wanted to hop on here and do a video of maybe doing some mark making and some watercolor painting. I don't know what we'll get into, but we'll just see what happens. But I have my paper right now open to this watercolor painting that I had started the other night, and I let it dry. I didn't quite let it flatten out, so we're gonna try to make some marks on this, but it's still kind of like it's still kind of wavy. So we'll see how this works. It may not work very well, but I also, before I get started, I just wanted to pull my Artist Almanac over here. This is the 2025 Artist Almanac. This is the first time I've purchased one of these, and I'm loving it. And I just flipped open to today's and the January 4th. Let's see. Yeah, I was just looking through some of these for inspiration. And I'm loving, yeah, the 6th and looks like the 4th, they are similar colors. But I love these blues and greens, and I was just getting inspired by those. So we may do some blues and greens after we do some mark making on this one. But I'm gonna try my hand at doing maybe some florals. I had picked up a leaf from outside. I actually tried to paint with this and do an impression on another piece that I was working on. We'll see if we can use this even. I think that would be pretty, even actually just on the page, but I'm not sure how that would adhere. So we're just gonna play around and see what we can get into. So today has been pretty cold, and we have, right now in Louisville, we have a winter weather advisory, and they're expecting us to get a lot of snow. For the past few days, they've been saying on the news that we're gonna get 5 inches, and then it was 7 inches, and now it's up to 9 inches, and they're telling everybody to go to the store. And we have this running joke that anytime there's a winter advisory here in Louisville, all the bread and milk disappears, and that's exactly what's happening. There's nothing on the stores, on the shelves at the stores, and it's funny, but it's not funny because people are truly afraid, because we've had storms in the past where we had 16, 17 inches of snow and no one was able to get out of their house for weeks, and their power lines were down, and no one had heat, and we've had some crazy things happen, which I'm sure other people have had as well. But anyway, that's a little history of ours. Let's see, my camera, is it straight? Let me straighten it up a little bit. Can you see? I think it's straight. I have me some nice clean water up here. I'm gonna set up here. I've got me some paints. I don't know what we'll get all into, but I'm thinking that I want to do some marks on this, and I'm feeling like this could be a floral. I'm seeing some florals in here, so immediately I want to grab my pencils and I want to start making some marks here. So I like to try to pull out the colors that kind of go, and then also some complementary colors. This is a magenta, and I'm feeling like this here could definitely be a flower. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start making some petals here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I just broke my pencil. Uh-oh. Pressing a little too hard there. And I don't know if you all can see it. I feel like I can see. I'm just gonna try to make what looks like kind of a peony type of flower. I don't know if you all can see that there. over that again. Maybe even bring the petals out some. And then that gold that's up there, may do something different with that, but and then we may even do, let's see, pick a good green. This one is a moss green. I feel like we can like make a stem, and let's just do a leaf because I feel like we need a leaf here. And maybe even one out this way, maybe not even connected to the flower, but just do leaf here. Like that. I'm gonna make this a little more pronounced. I like that a lot. And then I'm gonna grab some paint pens. I would love to do some dots on the page. Some polka dots, maybe even in the center of this flower here, just to give that some depth. Make that pop out a little bit more. And let's go ahead and go into maybe some of the darker areas and do some up here. Polka dots is just an easy go-to. I don't know if you all ever get like mark making block, but sometimes I do. And I'm like, oh, I should try that. And then I forget what I'm inspired by. So I need to try to remember. And I do have something hanging across on the wall from me. I need to look at that and see what it was that I liked about that, because I hang up images just so that I can see other things that I've done. And let me put some down here too. That way I can kind of refresh my memory. I'm liking that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I want to do the whole green area and maybe spread them out a little bit, kind of where they're a little bit more spread out on this side than they are on that side. Like a gradual fade there. That looks kind of magical. I love that. This is kind of getting lost, so I'm going to try to get a darker color. Let's see if I can find. That's probably too dark. That's brick. And I'm just using these King Art pencils. These are watercolor pencils. This is a cherry red. That's probably not going to be the color. Why do I keep picking the wrong color? Let's see. Which one do I want? Something that's going to show up a little bit. This one is called Rose Pink. So let's try to just go over this kind of loosely. Maybe not even make it the same line work, but just bring that around. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's showing up a little better now. It's giving it a little bit more depth and, yeah, more interest. I'm liking that. Very pretty. All right. Okay, and I'm loving that gold right there. I feel like I want to do something kind of in that circle of the gold. I'm just not sure what I want to do yet. This gold on the paper is that Liquitex acrylic ink, and I put it on there, and I try to use my skewer and just kind of like rub it and it didn't quite turn out the way that I thought it was going to, but I do like it. It's a little bit different than what I had planned, but I like the point of it. It's almost like, I feel like it looks like a cathedral window back there. So we could actually even outline it. Let's see, maybe in a bold color. Let me look. Let's see where my black pen is. Yeah, let's see. So I'm feeling like maybe even just really giving that an outline. This is such a perfect little circle there. And then maybe even putting some lines in there. Kind of like that. It's interesting. And we may even go and do some lines like that in another spot. Maybe do some like right here. Just to kind of mimic that area to give that interest on this side. And I do like the contrast of the black. I feel like that really made that pop. I may even, what do you think? Some black dots maybe. Or we could do another mark. Let's see. I'm thinking, I like this light space. I like this space. Try to leave that alone to give it some resting space. Maybe even, let's see, we could do maybe some marks right here and just maybe do some little V's, upside down V's right there. And then maybe even do that like up through here, because I feel like that's going to lead your eye up and over, and that's kind of where your eye's going, because I feel like this is definitely a focal point here. And so we're just going to point those over this way and space them out up into that area. That looks cute. I like that. I don't want to overdo it, but I like that. Okay, let's see. I feel like with all the green, we could definitely do some, maybe a soft tree branch or some botanical. I do like this green, but I also like botanicals done in like really dark, muted colors. So let's see, maybe this gold. I have these pens, these Papermate Ink Joys. I love these. Let me just do like a test mark. I have my little paper here that I've been writing on. We can do it on the back actually. I want to see, yeah, this color. Actually, do I like that color? Maybe not. Let's see. Let's try a different color. That one's a little yellow. A little on the yellow side, and I thought it was going to be perfect. So let's see. Let's pick out maybe another. Let's get out my paint pens here. So this is my basket of paint pens. Let's see what we have in here. We could do a brown Posca or an off-white Posca. Let's get those colors out. What else? The green, maybe a little too green. Definitely do more gold, so get out a white. Let's see, what else? I said gold. Where is my gold? Oh, there's the gold. It gets lost in there because it's got a black tip. And maybe even the pink. I don't know, that's bright pink. I don't know if we want that much pink. Let's see. Let's just see how this goes. Let's see here. The gold, I feel like could be pretty. Maybe even outlining this a little bit, just giving it a little bit of a flare on one side, maybe. Just bringing some interest there. I like that. We should maybe do like this bronzy color down here. I feel like that's going to, that's kind of standalone, so I'm just going to leave that alone, but maybe maybe some dots up here on this rosy spot. Kind of going off here, and then maybe add some here just to kind of mimic that and make it go off this way into our black lines over there. Oh, I like that. I like that, and I love the way this shimmers over there underneath that flower. For some reason, this stem is getting to me, so let's, I'm gonna outline it, give it a little bit of black, and we'll give it some energy. I'm just not gonna think about it too much. Let's just, I feel like that looks better. Maybe I just need to make another little leaf. That might have been too little. Let's make one to match that one. Right there. Yeah, I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm gonna go over that because I don't really like that. So let me grab, what do I do with it? Let's fill those in. If we don't like them, we can always change it and make it look a little bit less leafy. Now it's just a gold leaf, and I like that better actually. And honestly, I might fill in, go back over this side again. All right, I'm thinking too hard about this leaf, y'all. This is what happens when you start focusing on one area. It starts to be a little crazy. So what I do want to do though is maybe put some more botanicals in. So I feel like it needs maybe some more contrast. So maybe this brown would be pretty. So let's just start maybe, since there's a flower here, we could maybe make something go up this way. So just start here from the bottom of the page. I'm just gonna and make just some shapes coming off of that. They don't have to be perfect little circles. We're just gonna make shapes. I don't even know what this shape would be. Definitely, oh, I like the bigger ones at the bottom. Yeah, I like that. Very, very cool. Okay, do I want to color them in? That's always the question, isn't it? I think I do. So I'm going to see what one looks like colored in before I do all of them. Maybe I'll just do a few colored in. I kind of like that one. We definitely need maybe some little line work on them. I feel like that'll, yep. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see, maybe we could do colored in with one of these metallic pencils. I got these metallic pencils from a lady at work. We do like a Secret Santa, and she got me a coloring book, which is a really cute coloring book. I've already colored some things in it. It's called Coffee Break. And she got me this, and she knew that I wanted art stuff, and it's Art Skills metallic color pencils. And so this color is pretty. Let me see what other options we have for the color pencils. They have silver. Yeah, I'm thinking this one's gonna be our best bet. Let me look. Let me make a mark over here on my paper. Oh, I like that color. Okay, so we're going to maybe, just do like one of these big leaves down here. Oh, I like the metallic look of this. And I might just do the one side like that. That's pretty. Maybe do this one. And look at the way that looks a totally different color because of the background color there. That is so pretty. That's really pretty. Kind of liking that a lot. So let's fill this one in. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let's do this one. I get excited when I try something new and it actually looks halfway decent. And I'm like, oh, okay. Nice. Let's do this one. Nice. I like that. I like it. I like it. I'm feeling like I want to sign this because you know what? Signing your work just makes it feel complete. And so I just put my little initials down there. And yeah, that looks good. I'm thinking I'm going to leave it alone for now. I think that looks okay. I might come back and add some more to it later. Oh, I'm trying to lift it up so that y'all can see it closer. Let me see. Oh yeah, see the metallic in that? It's really pretty on those leaves. I'm loving that. I like that a lot. Let's see, I don't know what I would name this one if I had to name it. Maybe you can give me some suggestions in the comments. But I'm liking that. I love this. I feel like this is like something peeking out from behind that flower. It's really cool. This was what we did the other night. This was one that I was working on that I painted for a friend of mine. It says, be your own reason to smile. Both of us have gone through some really rough times and just here recently, and it's like, you know, I just wanted to encourage her. And actually, I painted this like this. I just realized that I had it turned. I like it like this better though. What do you guys think? Do you like it like this? Or do you like it like that? It's pretty neat. but I'm going to flip it over and let that rest for a minute, and I think I'll just use this very next page and put some colors down on it, and I'll grab my artist almanac and look at these colors like we did the other day and see if we can get some inspiration. Let's see, I'm thinking of using a different brush. I always use this brush or my small round, but I have these. I have this one, and I have, let's see, I have this pointier one. I was looking to see if I had a smaller. Let's see. I'm just gonna see what these do. I might just use this pointy one because I feel like I've never used this brush, and it's a 16. It's pretty big for this paper actually, but I just want to see what it looks like. And I have my Kohlrabi paints. I'll pull these over so you can see. I'm going to use these again, and here's the color chart. And as you can see, we definitely have some, that neon blue is going to look good. This deep blue matches that pretty well. That greenish yellow, definitely we could get that by mixing these two together. So let's just have some fun. Let's just see what we can get down on the paper. I might not finish it today, and I'm not going to feel like I have to finish anything today, but I just want to paint with you. So if you want to paint, grab your paper. I'm just using this watercolor 8x8, 140-pound cold press paper. And this is just a Master's Touch Hobby Lobby brand. So I'm just gonna go in, and I'm immediately thinking that I want to start with that deep blue. So let me grab some of that deep blue and just start making some marks. I like that. I like that deep blue a lot, actually. Maybe just let it freely go and see what we can make. I like the point of this. I'm gonna actually go back in, make this a little darker, because I want this to be really dark. Get some more of that pigment. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna see how that works with these other colors we're about to use. And I am immediately wanting to go into that neon blue. So let me move my jar over a little bit and pick up some of that blue. And I just want to pull up and out with that blue. Grab some more. That is beautiful. Maybe pull out and over now. Drop some more in up here. Like that. pretty. Okay. Now let's get some of that brilliant green. Brilliant green is gonna look gorgeous. Let's see where we want to put the brilliant green. Maybe make some marks across here. Maybe even across the top part here. I love that color. It's really pretty. Maybe we want to make some lines with it as well. Drag it down a little bit. And I want to get some of that yellow color in there. I'm just going to mix this in my palette. I'm going to mix the yellow and the grass green together to get some of that greenish yellow. And I'm feeling like we need some of that right in here. Right in there. Let's get some more right up here. Maybe right in here. Some lines going there. Oh, I like that. I love that. And I'm gonna pick up some turquoise because I'm liking how I can use the tip of this to make lines, like some really smaller lines. So I'm just going to maybe do some there. I'm liking that. Grab some more of that. And I'm gonna mix it with the peak green and see what we get. Let's see. Maybe add some water to that and just bring that down here. I like the transparency that you can still see some of the blue back there. I love that. Love it. I'm feeling like I want to do definitely some more of the lighter color. So I'm gonna grab some even brighter yellow and just drop it in. Maybe in some of these places where it can be a little bit more. Oh, I like that. Drop that in there. I'm feeling like I want to do maybe, let's see. I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna do some of the neon yellow. Mix that in a little bit. Let's see, because we did neon blue. What if we do a pop of neon yellow right here? I bet that's gonna dry really bright. So let me water that down a little bit, spread it out. Whoop, I got a little bit too much water. Let me get that. Oh, let's soak that up. Oh no. Got a little too much there. I didn't want that to go that far. That looks good. I like the way, oh, I'm gonna let that blue run back in. Oh, I like that. The way that made a little valley across there. I can definitely see this being a abstract landscape. I love this. Let's do some lines outside. And I want to pick up some more of that turquoise and bring that in. And put some shapes in. Do a circle right here. I like that. Oh, I like this. I love this. This is puddling really bad over there though. Puddling, pulling, whatever you say. It's probably not the proper terminology. Let's see. I am really craving more of that yellow. I'm trying to get a really bright yellow, but it is not working for me. So I'm gonna try it one more time. And I want to put the color right on top of the colors that we have. Love that. It's turning green, obviously, because we have all that blue and green underneath. So probably gonna have to wait for it to dry to really be able to add. But I can just add some lines up here. Maybe some right in here. I like that. That light blue-green, that brilliant green I really like. I'm gonna do some metallic. I know they don't have metallic, but this metallic blue is calling to me right now. And I'm just gonna see how it looks if we drop some like right in here. Just kind of give that some shimmer right there. And maybe even up in this area. Oh yeah. I'm feeling like when that dries, that's really gonna give that a pop right there. That is so pretty. Yeah, this is definitely very wet. So we're gonna have to let this dry. I can't flip back to the one that I was working on because I did it in the same book, but we're just gonna see about letting this dry. So I'm gonna set it aside. I'm not gonna do the hair dryer thing and dry it tonight. I feel like I could, but it is definitely very wet. So let me try to set it over here and just let that sit. And I'm going to pull out my watercolor journal. And just go in here. So I've been doing some abstract stuff in here and I'm loving it. I love this one that I did the other day and I actually added some acrylic paints. I got some acrylic paints for Christmas and I just did like a bleed and then kind of outlined on this one just around the colors, and I'm just loving that. So I'm definitely wanting to do some more of this. I feel like this right here I love. It's kind of like a geographic type look, kind of like a map sort of. So I'm really loving that style. So while I have my watercolor journal over here, let's see if I can get it to stay without flipping down. I don't know if y'all can still see it. Let's see. Is that still in the frame? Okay. Good. I'm just gonna have to get something to hold this. Let's see. Don't have my clip in here. Well, folks, oh, you know what? I'll just turn it around this way. It doesn't have to be the same direction because I'm probably just going to end up doing a background anyway. So there, you can see that. Or I can just do it on the back. What am I thinking? I can just do it on the back of this because I can paint two-sided. That's okay. Sorry, y'all have to hear me do all my talking to myself as I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, so there. We'll just do it on the back of this, and I feel like I'm going to use my round brush for this, so I'm going to grab probably not this big of one. Let's see, I'm going to get the number 12. Let's use that. Okay. And I'm really feeling like I want to do some more kind of like this one where I can just kind of drag the paint across the page and do a little bit of mark making on top of it, just kind of outline it. So I'm going to experiment with that. And so I'm just going to wet my brush and let's see, I'm kind of feeling like I want to do maybe this grass green. Let's do that one. And I just want to do it like right here. Pretty good and wet. Just move it across the page there. And then I'm going to do the olive green just right next to it and let those blend together. Button that. And then I really would love with these colors, I feel like I want to do maybe a pink. So I'm going to actually go into the neon pink. I know it's really bright, but I'm kind of craving some bright colors. So I'm just going to take and pull down and out from this. And go in and get some more. And maybe drop some right up in here too as well. It's really pretty. I like when it's a little bit thinner and it looks like it's kind of fading off into the distance. It looks like a cloud up there. And immediately I really feel like I want to get like a gray and go maybe right in here. Add some more contrast to this. Nice. let's see, I need maybe, we'll go into the neon red since the neon pink worked out pretty good. Maybe put a pop of that color in there as well. Kind of like that. And then maybe even some of this shimmer. This is metallic white. Put this like right in here by this gray. Down there as well. Like that. And then even kind of let it run off and do its own thing over there. Pretty, 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 pretty. I like that a lot. Okay. And then I really want to do a darker green. Let's see. We have the grass green. I'm just going to mix that grass green with some black. Let's see. I'll just drop some of that back in just to give that a little bit more color and pigment there. So I'm mixing black and grass green just to get more of that really deep green that I wanted. I'm really liking that. And I feel like we could probably drop some of that over here. And get more of the black in there. Give a little bit of mystery on this side as well. Oh, I like that. Okay. We'll blend that out just a little bit. And bring some more of that green into it. There we go. Get some more of that metallic white and put a little pop right in there to kind of connect those but allow you to be able to see the two colors. Oh, I like that. And I also, let me see, I think I want some of that up here too. I come in, ooh, there we go. From behind there. That's going to make a really pretty bloom up there. I got a little spot right there that I dripped. We don't need on the paper. So, okay, all right. I love that. I love it. And it's definitely very wet. So, the only thing that I can think of that we can do while it's this wet is we could open up our watercolor pencils and we can make some marks so that it runs together and creates interest with those. So I don't want to make this video too terribly long, so we won't finish this, but I just want to make a few and then we will be done. So let's see, let's pick some colors. Let's see, we do some greens. Maybe this dark green, or actually this green would be pretty. This one's called light green, and this one is called, it's very obvious, grass green. So we'll get those two. And let's see, some pinks maybe. I like this light pink. This is Salmon Rose. And let's get some darker to give it some contrast. This is Carmine. Let's see. Maybe some of the gray. Some of this light gray. Yeah, so we'll choose those three, actually those 4 colors. And see what we can make while it's still wet. So I'm still playing with these, learn how to use these. These are the colors that I chose to go with what's on the paper. So we'll just play around and we'll see what we can do before it's dry. So immediately I'm thinking we could do some lines with the gray. Maybe coming from here. So let's see, maybe connecting these down here. But the problem is I'm going to try to flatten this a little bit before I do it because it's going to run. So I'm going to come here to here, doing a little rainbow line, maybe right there. Maybe one from over here. Oh, that one really picked up. I'm gonna come from this direction this time. And I don't know if y'all can see that. Those looked really cute. Maybe even doing some in between here. To give that another element of those lines on this side of the page. And so then I'm going to come in with the pink, and let's do maybe some loop-de-loos with the pink. I like that. Let's do another one up here. I don't know what it's going to look like going through the green, but here we go. That's cute. I like it. Okay, let's do something with the green. What can we do with the green? Let's do, maybe could do some botanical looking things. While this is wet, we could bring a line straight going through here and just not even think, just start making our leaves. And it's actually a whole lot easier doing this when it's wet, but it is messier. So I feel like I immediately want to do like another one. So maybe coming up this way into the pink and maybe do a different type of leaf. Maybe like a little triangular looking plant on this side. Try to make them bigger as I get to the bottom. Whew, okay, that is so pretty. I love how you can see the colors blending. Oh man, that's gorgeous. I'm loving that. And I just think like even like just some more lines going kind of freely through the page. I like that. Maybe bring this one up some. And we can go back and maybe fill in some of those. Even make some more just coming down through here. Instead of just having the one, we have some there. And then what color did we not use? We didn't use these two colors, so let's see. Maybe we could make some lines in this pink area here. Maybe even over here we could do, let's see. Maybe right in here we could start doing a flower. Just make a flower here and just kind of carve that out there. I like the darkness of this, and I love the overlap of what we've already done. We're creating layers, which definitely creates more interest. And I love the way that that blends with that green. It's overlaying what's already there. That's gorgeous. Let's see if we do a green on top of the pink up here. Let's see what we can do. Maybe over here where we have this other squiggly, we could do maybe, in this area, we could have something coming down like this. Maybe just a feathery leaf. Yeah, this one's definitely pushing that paint around. Oh, goodness, yeah. I do love that mark though. That looks really pretty. I may have to go back and go over it once this is dry. Make some marks. We could actually even go over it a little bit with like the gray to give it some contrast. Maybe add some different element in there with the green, like in that. And I'm just not thinking, I'm just going at it. So I think that's pretty. I think that's really pretty. I like the green though, so I'm gonna try to bring some more of the green back, because the green is a gorgeous color. And I do think that we could probably do some of this green maybe in this area right here. Let's see if I can turn it. Maybe do, if I can get it to flatten a little bit, maybe some dots over here. Because this is darker and the pencil's light, so it doesn't show up a whole lot, but it definitely creates some interest there. And since we did it on this side, let's go ahead and use it on this side and maybe create some dots on this side. They're going up the side here. Okay, I like that. I feel like I should do something with that bloom up there. I just don't know what. Let's see. I really like the way this metallic pencil looked on the other piece that we worked on. So let's see, maybe if I do maybe just an outline of this, because this looks like a little, almost like a little mushroom. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just make it like a little mushroom. It's not traditional colors, but and it may not look mushroomy to you, but that's what it looked like to me. So just made a little long stalk, and we'll do some lines underneath to make it look like that underneath part of the, oh no, 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 no. Oh, here. My pencils keep breaking. I'm pressing too hard, evidently. Trying really hard to get those etched in there. Oh no. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. There we go. That's pretty. Looks like a little mushroom up there. I may want to do another one down here in the red. So maybe do one, since I did one, or I could just do another one off to the side. Maybe like right here. Cute, cute. All right, so we have made some marks. We're gonna wait for the rest of this to dry, because I feel like the more I do, I'm just gonna start smudging. Like I made that run off the page there. That one may not be savable. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's gotten dried, and oh, let's see if I can sop that up. My old handy dandy rag. This thing has been painted on hundreds of times. It's just like the thing that I keep in here to keep everything from dripping, which obviously doesn't always work, but there, it's okay. Let's see if we can soften that up a little bit, make that look like it was meant to happen. That's what we'll do. Okay. I don't know, we could maybe do maybe some stencil on this too. I kind of want to like color these in with this light green. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so pretty. See, I love to color. I feel like that really makes that pop. It's so pretty. I know a lot of people don't use like green for their botanicals, like they use gray or brown, but I feel like I just was really wanting something colorful and bright, which obviously with the bright pinks, it's definitely a contrast. That's so pretty. And I definitely want to put some gold on here, so let's get our Posca pen. Maybe do like one of these in a gold leaf, just to kind of make that pop out. That's pretty. We could even maybe do some gold dots in the center of this flower. I feel like that's pretty. Kind of make it go out a little bit. Nice. And I kind of even want to go back over those little squigglies. I've never done that mark before, but I kind of like that. So, I'm liking that. I love how this blended in. We can go back over that later. This is probably my favorite part, where that pink and green combined, and then this light green is really pretty. I'm liking that a lot. I'm feeling like I might want to do like even some lines from these botanicals, because why not? Kind of make it look a little, I don't know, whimsical, I guess is the word. And that's pretty. And we could even do a little gold leaf here. A couple of these. I don't want to do it anywhere where it's wet, because it will ruin the nib of the Posca. These Posca paint pens do not like to go on anything wet or anything textured, as far as I'm concerned. That just kind of ruins them, and it doesn't do well. But that's cute. We'll definitely come back and do some more on this. Thank you so much for stopping by my page. If you want to see what this is looking like while it's drying, this is still kind of pulling over here, but I would love to come back and make some marks on this as well. So we'll do that in another video. Thank you so much for stopping over. Thank you for helping me work on my other page. And let's see, was there anything else I wanted to show you all? Oh, one of the things that I wanted to talk about in 2025 is I picked up these Finding Joy in Her Everyday Life, these little box cards, and it has these little categories, and it's self-care, gratitude, goals, and focus. And so one of the things that I want to do this year, I may not pull a card from this all the time, but one of the things that I want to do is focus on these 4 things. Focus, goals are kind of together in my book, but we're going to pull one from the gratitude section. So I'm going to pull one of these, and we'll just see what it says. All right, so this one says, be your own be your own reason to smile. That's what I had written for my friend. So it says on the back, self-care. What act of self-care can I fit into my day? How can I take care of my body today? What do I love about myself? Oh, this one's going to be easy. It says everything. Make time for you. And so I don't know about you, but if you're busy like I am, and it's hard to make time for the things that you love, maybe doing these or thinking about these, or just asking yourself, if you don't have cards, just ask yourself, what can I do to take care of myself today? What can I fit in today? Well, today for me, I did some reading this morning. I read my Bible. I was in touch with family members. I cleaned, put away my Christmas decorations, and I did a lot of things that I feel like made me feel joyful, but also I did a lot of things that made me feel productive. And then I felt like I wanted to paint and be creative. And so I allowed time and space for that, and I think it made me feel really good. So I'm ending my day with doing this with you. And I do feel like once I get on here, it does keep me accountable to creating. And one of the reasons why I started the channel was so that I could document my journey and just trying to find my art style and just getting in here, playing around, doing the things that I love. Just brings me joy, and it brings me joy to be able to share it with others. So anyway, that is all that I had. If you like anything that you saw on my channel, please like and subscribe or give me a comment, and I would love to see you back. Thank you and have a good night.